Boris Johnson has suffered a heavy defeat in the House of Lords as the upper chamber has rejected his plan to override parts of the withdrawal agreement. Peers have defeated the government over its controversial Brexit legislation that would enable ministers to break international law and override parts of the withdrawal agreement, that was agreed with the EU last October. Instead of backing the move, the House of Lords has heavily backed a regret amendment, which condemned the disputed provisions in the UK Internal Market Bill, the legislation that would enable the government to rip up parts of the Brexit deal. Peers backed the amendment by 395 votes to 169, with a majority of 226. It comes as Mr. Johnson revealed the UK is not entirely shut off from resuming post-Brexit trade talks with the EU. The Prime Minister's spokesperson has said the door is ajar, but the bloc must be willing to change its approach. The spokesperson said, "We have said that our door is ajar to resume talks, but that can only happen if the EU fundamentally change their approach and also if they make it clear that they have done so." It follows Mr. Barnier's earlier comments where he vowed to intensify talks after in another change of heart, as Mr. Gove warned further talks would be meaningless without the EU backing down over its demands. He said, "The conclusions of that council reaffirmed the EU's original negotiating mandate. They dropped a reference to intensive talks that has been in the draft, and they declared that all future moves in this negotiation had to be made by the UK."